Hey guys, so this is the start of my YouTube channel, and I just want to do kind of a first video on who I am and why I'm doing this. So if you're watching this, I'm guessing you know my name, but I'm Kendra, and I am a student at Grace College, and my major is counseling, and I have a minor in elementary education. And I actually just recently, well, I guess now a year ago, I changed my major because I just I didn't feel like I wanted to. I was recently in LEd, and I just didn't feel the passion that I once did, and so yeah, I changed it to counseling, and I'm not really sure where I am gonna go with that, but it's something that I'm really having to put my trust and confidence in the Lord in that, and knowing that a job will come and He will provide something that helps me work with kids, because that's ultimately something that I really want to do. I want to work with kids. So anyways, I want to, I guess, talk about how I've grown in my faith over the past 2.5 years at Grace College. So my freshman year, I came in, and it was the first time that I was single since 7th grade. And I just include that because for me, I feel like in my time of singleness has really been a time where I've just been able to really strengthen my relationship with the Lord. But I would say in the past year, 6 months, I've just never felt so close to the Lord than I do now. So anyways, I want to talk about my favorite Bible verse and kind of how I keep that in the back of my mind all the time. And if you know me, you know that it's Philippians 4:4-7, which talks about rejoicing in the Lord always. And the biggest thing that I've really found peace in is that He will provide a peace that surpasses all understanding. And I think that verse, I love it so much because I relate. I've experienced a peace that really makes no sense, and I know that that's from the Lord. And so I guess for the girls out there that struggle with singleness, I want you to know that in this video, that's something that I really want to talk about, and I really want to address, because singleness is hard. I struggle with it, and I'll be honest about that. It's not something that I'm just like, oh yay, like I'm single. I struggle every single day, and while I'm really trying to be content in my singleness, there's struggles. And so that's definitely, like, I want to be able to do a full video on that and just talk about my heart and where I've struggled the most in that, and where I've really tried to seek out Christ in that. So anyways, sorry, I have a few notes because I'm new to this and a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, so bear with me as I kind of look down at what I wrote. So I kind of shared a few things of why I'm doing this, but another one is I really want people to see, I want to share my brokenness. I want people to know that I'm far from perfect, but I serve a perfect God that reminds me that in His eyes I am perfect, and that I'm worth it, and that I'm loved, and that I'm adored. And the world reminds us sometimes of the opposite, that we're not important, that we're not worthy, that we're not loved. And I think I've really found a lot of my joy in people. And while that can be a great thing, I think it's really hurt me, because I've put so much on the people in my life, and that when they disappoint me, I'm so disappointed because I've put kind of my all into them, and while I have amazing people in my life, they're gonna let me down, just like I'm gonna let them down. And I think that leaning on Christ and realizing that He is the only one that's never gonna fail me, that's pretty amazing. That's pretty awesome to know He's never once going to mess up. He's never once going to be wrong. He's not going to lie to me. He's not going to let me down. And I find a lot of comfort in that, knowing that He is just so great, and He has such great plans for me. And so yeah, I guess I want you guys to know my heart. I want to share some of the things where I've messed up, where I've fallen short, and for you to know that you're not alone. I think a lot of the times we struggle with certain sins and we hide those because they're ugly, they're painful, they're embarrassing, and no one wants to talk about them. And so I really want to be vulnerable here. I want you to know that I struggle with a lot. I love the Lord so much. But there's not a day that I don't struggle with something. And if I told you that I did, I would be lying, because no one can. So yeah, I just want to be able in different videos to share stories or experiences or encounters that I've had with God. Some that were amazing, some that were difficult, some that just I felt like were the worst things that happened in my life. But I also want to tell you about some amazing things, because God has seriously, some of the things He's done, I'm like, there's no way that it wasn't God. So yeah, I know that in a video I definitely want to talk about Bob Goff, and let you know about his books and how seriously, he has truly helped me realize what love is. And it's something that you do, and it's not just something you say. And that's a big reason that I'm doing this, is I have this dream to show, I wish I could show every single person in the whole world Jesus, and let them know how much He loves them. And I know that I can't impact everyone, and sometimes it like makes me sad to know, like, oh well, I'm not famous, I can't impact a ton of people. But He kind of reminded me that if you can just impact one person and you can show one person Jesus, it's worth it. And so yeah, I just want this to be a place where you know that I'm being real, you know that I'm being honest. I don't want to sugarcoat things. I don't want to make it seem like I'm perfect. I don't want for a moment you to think, wow, Kendra's got it all together and she just, she's starting this, and I'm not perfect. I fail every day. I'm going to fail probably tonight again. And I've just found a joy and a peace and contentment and a love in my heart that I want to share with you guys. And I want, I don't know. I guess I'm starting to ramble now because I ran out of notes. So, anyways, the biggest thing I want you to know is that in this, I want you to be able to see and feel and know Christ. And if I can do that, I am so happy, whether that's with one person or many different people. So anyways, I want my next video to be centered around Bob Goff's book, Love Does. And so I go home tomorrow from Kentucky, so I will be able to look at the book then. But I think I feel that I will have a video maybe once a week, starting the week every Monday. and do it that way so that I can really figure out what I want to talk about during the week and then be able to record and then share that with you. So that's kind of my game plan, I think. It definitely can change because, like I said, I've literally never done this and I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, so I think every Monday I will share a video with you, and then throughout the week, if there's anything that you guys ever really want me to focus on or talk about, please share that with me, because I would love to know what you guys want to hear, what you want to know about my life or things that I've experienced that I can share with you. So I hope you guys watch this. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got something out of it and to know kind of where I'm taking this. So yeah.